All right, so today's warm-up review was all word problems, some of the past and some more recent. I guess all in the past, but just depending on how far in the past we go. All right, so the first question, once again, I'm going to give you guys the answers, and then you guys are feel free to skip onto the lesson if you don't need to go over. Before I give you guys, actually, let me go give you guys answers. So number one, no, there is not enough because 50. Oh, that's actually typo. It should be 50 divided by 1 2/3 cups equals 30 servings. So I don't have enough for 35 people. I need 35 servings. Number two, I'll receive $7.25 back. Number three, 20R, 12,000. So there are 60 rows. And number four, the inequality is 34,280 plus P is greater than or equal to 36,480, and that should actually just be greater than. I'm trying to beat that score, not tie it. All right, so before you guys close out the video, go ahead and today's going to be a choice day. You have two choices, one more difficult and one easier. Solving compound inequalities is not something that we're going to be doing this year, but I want you to see if you're up for the challenge, see if you can figure it out. See if just use prior knowledge and see if read the instructions on the worksheet and see if you can come up with something. And then if that's a little bit too much for you, or if you try it and you score less than 50%, go ahead and try working on the puzzle time. Also, don't forget, so that's the compound inequalities, and that's the puzzle time. Don't forget, today at the end of Thursday, you have until tomorrow, Friday at 5 p.m. to do the quiz. Or it's on today's page, but it's due Friday at 5. Also, check on Friday's page. I do have a survey I would like you to fill out. And then you guys have a good weekend. This will be it, and have a happy Easter. All right, I'm saying I'm recording this on before Easter, but it's going to be post-Easter. Have a great weekend, and look forward to seeing you on Monday. All right, so sorry. Let's go back over these answers. So number one, so I'm actually trying to figure out if I have enough soup to serve 50 people when each serving is 1 2/3 cup. So I'm dividing 50 cups of soup divided amongst the number of servings. See if I have enough 35. If 50 divided by 1 2/3 equals 35 or more, then I have enough to serve. But if it equals less than that, then I don't have enough. So I'm going to do division. I'm going to do it up here. So let's do 1 because it takes a little bit of space. So 50 divided by 1 2/3 cups, does it equal 35 servings? All right. So now when you're dividing, remember to divide, first you need to convert that into mixed numbers or improper fractions. So 1 times 3, 5/3 equals 35. All right. So once I convert that into improper fraction, then I can start doing division. And remember, when you do division, you find the reciprocal of your divisor. So that becomes 50 times 3/5. Right, so I do the reciprocal and then change that division symbol to a multiplication equals 35. All right, now I can go ahead and solve that. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cross cancel. So that's cross cancel that 5 and 50. So that's 1 and that's 10. And then, so actually, I'm going to erase that there real quick. So that's 30 over 1. All right, so it equals 30. So the answer is no. I only have 30. I can only have enough. 50 cups can only give me 30 servings of soup. So I did not have enough for 35 people. All right, so the answer is no. All right, number 2. You buy 2.75 pounds of tomatoes. You hand the cashier a $10 bill. How much change you will receive? So that's just a subtraction problem. So I have 10. And remember, when you're subtracting decimals, you need to line up by the decimal, not by the number. Whereas multiplications, you line up by the number. So 10, 0, 0, because I need to get it. I want to get it the same number. I want my place value to be the same for both values. So 725. All right, and if I, what am I doing? I give minus 225, and then I would get 725 back. All right, so that's my answer. All right, number 3. A theater has 1,200 seats. Each row has 20 seats, right? Solve an equation to find the number of rows in the theater. All right, so my equation is going to be, so I have 12. So if I have each, what I'm trying to figure out is how many rows I need. If each row is 20 seats, how many rows would I have if I have a total number of 1,200 seats? So my inequality is just going to be 20 times r for rows equals 1,200. Right, and to solve for r, I'm going to divide both sides by 20. These cross each other out, and I'm left with r equals 60. All right, number 4. Very similar to what we did yesterday, but this is actually a little bit easier one because there's only one constant. And that's, I gotta type, I gotta fix that. The high score for a video game is 36,480. Your current score is 34,280, right? And solve inequality for the number of points you need in order to get the high score. All right, so the high score is going to be 36,480. And I have, so that's going to be the high. So I want to beat that score. So it's going to be, my value is going to be greater than. And then so I have my current score plus P must be greater than 36,480. And so then I'm going to do the inverse operation. And these cross each other out, and I'm left with didn't I give the full answer? So that's my inequality, and then to solve it, so I have 0, 0, 2, 2, and that's 1. So 20,000. So my points I need. So P, my points have to be greater than 2,200. All right. So go ahead, choose choice day, choose wisely, and I'll see you guys next week.